Hi guys, it's Love and Info, Enrique Blasik, the biggest sensation on YouTube, according to my mom. I've been gone for a while. I'm still a bit of a mess. Everybody has a right to, why not? But I'm alive and I'm well and I'm putting lotion on because I was a little ashy. But yeah, so it's been a week and I know my video's been kind of scattered off, and I've been kind of telling you guys everything that I've been going through so that you guys are aware of what's going on in my life, because once I made the promise to myself to become, you know, the kind of artist that I am, and to create, document, in order for me to share, level, and light, I had to stay true to all of you guys. So it became a little hard to come up here and stay vulnerable in order to save other people. But lately my path has been changing a lot. You guys started with me in a point in which I was doing so good, and but I didn't know exactly what I was looking for. I was confused. I just threw an arrow. You know what I always say. If you throw an arrow and the fucking arrow goes somewhere, then hooray for you, bitch. At least you threw an arrow. But a lot of the times you have to have a target in what you're going for in life, because if not, life wouldn't know what the fuck to give you. You know, and a lot of time I sit here and I give all this advice and like I don't really take it in myself, because I'm human and because I'm learning and because I want to learn more. I'm like, okay, so if I already know this is the right option, I want to know what this other ones go where. You know, and that may be a stupid mentality, but maybe if I do it, you don't have to. And that's always been my motto, and that's always gonna be my motto. By the way, look at my new hat. Isn't it so cute? My friend Jason gave it to me. And look at these shoes. Aren't they adorable? Anyway, so I always try to look good for you guys. And by the way, we have a new permanent guest in our circle here. And he is this beautiful notebook. Look at it. It's so fucking pretty. And it's pink in the inside. Isn't it adorable? Pink notebook is still with us. But okay, so I promise this is the only time I'm ever going to reply to a text message while I'm with you guys. It's my best friend and I haven't seen her in a while, and she doesn't know or understands that if I tell her I'm doing a video, I can reply. So we'll leave it at that. There we go. Okay. All right. I'm so sorry for wasting you guys 4 seconds of life right there. So Pink Notebook is still with us. It's just that the bitch ain't pink no more. The pink died. And today, so anyway, so when I started, like, I had all this love, I had all this emotions, I had all this, like, all this material, and I didn't know where I was targeting for. I was just trying to shoot an arrow so that I can give my life some light. And my vibrations were so high at that point in my life. I was so full of love, and I just wanted to share with somebody, you know? And then you guys slowly started seeing me going downhill again, and you know, I got to a point where I'm like, my life is great. I even told you guys, I was like, my life is great. My life is too good right now. I don't know what to do. It doesn't feel like I'm doing it for anything. I don't know what I'm doing, and it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like this is where I want to be. And then I went and I trashed my whole life again, and I lost my job, and I started using again, and all this bullshit. And so that's why this video is called My New Journey. Because now I know where I'm going. Now I know what I'm doing. I don't only want to be an artist. I don't only want to earn people's respect and admiration, but I also want to achieve my own. I want to learn how to love myself, because I discovered that maybe what I'm looking for is love. Maybe what I'm looking for is what everybody else is looking for. And I know that I talked about how you have to have a relationship with yourself in order to have a relationship with anybody else. And I've been reading about this whole twin flame and stuff like that. See, like, a lot of times I come in here and I talk a lot, like a big game, like I know what I'm talking about, but I'm really illiterate about, like, a lot of spiritual stuff, you know? I'm just, like, myself. Like, when I come in here, I just give you guys myself, you know? But, I've been reading about all that, and then, like, I've been, like, yeah, like, I've been connecting with, like, a bunch of boys here and there. Like, I've told you guys about it, you know what I mean? And, like, how, like, I'm always chasing what's detrimental to me because it's harder to get than what's there, and blah, 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 blah. But at the end of the day, none of those boys were really something that I wanted to be with, you know what I mean? Like, to me, someone that I want to be with is someone that has a passion in life first of all. If we both share the same passion from different aspects, that's even more beautiful. But now I know what I want, and I want someone who wants to change the world with me. You know, I want someone who's not afraid of looking crazy with me, and that just really, really believes and has faith that in this world, we are the ones that are going to make a change. We are the ones that are stronger and they go through more bullshit because we have to develop more senses than other people in order for us to help them. And I'm not afraid of that. I've never been afraid of that, but I've always been kind of scared of doing it alone. And now I know that. So I'm starting a new journey, working on myself. And remember what I told you guys, like, it's always good to leave crumbs. Like, a lot of people started taking this towards sobriety, and yeah, it is. Why not? Do it with however, any change that you're going through. And I said this at my very first video, and I stand by it. Any change that you're going through, it's okay to feel anything that you're feeling. And also all of these things that I teach and that I share by documenting is so that I can level and maybe enlighten. So what I'm saying is, I don't know. I get tired of hearing my own voice sometimes too. But anyway, what I'm saying is that it's okay. It's very important to form a structure. And right now I'm getting back to my old structure. You know what I mean? I'm starting to take care of myself again. I am starting to work out again. I'm starting to look for a job again. I'm starting to take my sobriety serious again. I'm starting to reach out to those people in my life who are actually there to help me, to those people in my life who are positive for me. You know what I mean? I'm starting to get all of that back. And you guys see me having it. You guys see me destroying it. And you guys are going to see me make it again. Because this life is what you make it. And I'm making it positive again. And that's just what I do. I have some really good material saved up for you guys. Today it's kind of like a little bit scattered all over the place because I'm just explaining a lot of the stuff to you guys that I've been going through. Remember, this is a reflection of me. This is not nothing else but a reflection of me. It may sound very egocentrical, but it's not. So today I want to welcome you guys on my new journey, and it's a journey for love. And the first thing that you have to learn how to love is yourself. So this is my journey of having more insight within who I am and learning to love myself for what I do. And we're going to talk about having faith. I made this song. I've already thought I had finished this song before, but then the other day I was talking to this person that I told you guys I've reconnected with. By the way, like, maybe soon you guys will know his name, or maybe not. Who knows? Who cares? But I was talking to him, and as soon as I hung up, I started getting like all this inspiration back because I started to really like myself. He makes me feel so much like myself. I don't know if that makes any sense. But like when I talk to him, it's like I feel like myself, and I love it. I love myself for feeling like that. It's weird. I don't know how to explain it. But as soon as I hung up the phone on him, I started getting all this fucking ideas and stuff, and I came up with a different song for that same song. So it went from being like a tiny little paragraph that I repeat over and over to like a longer song. And no, it's not Rainy Days. But that's when this notebook comes in. First, I want to read you guys, before the song, I want to read you guys something super private that I've been going through, and it's just having feeling. Because maybe like if I put it out there and if I tell you guys how miserable and how vulnerable I feel, someone else would hear it and think it's okay that I also feel like that. And it's okay for one, better for myself. And it's okay to still love myself when I'm feeling this trash, when I'm feeling this low. Because it is, you know. This kind of came from a concept in which I was trying to write a book called Dear Methamphetamine, which one day you guys will read. And it's letters to methamphetamine from different characters of the book that are based on people that I know or myself. So this one right here, it's called Dear Old Self. Dear Old Self, it's been so long that I can nearly not recall what you look like. It's been over a year, and I heard you've been running around in wild circles and starting fires on yourself. I'm worried about you. Where did all this self-hate came from? If when I saw you, if when I saw you last, the intensity on your eyes still made those that touch you quiver. Someone told me now it's you they can no longer make eye contact. Did you broke your inhibitions, or did you just dismiss the to the most minimum of your standards, and then try to wear it as a crown? How is that going for you? Let me just read this again because okay, I'm gonna start from the beginning. You guys know I have horrible handwriting. Like I need a typer machine, like somewhere I can type this shit because like who the fuck can understand this? Like, can you understand this? No, I can't. Anyway, so I'm gonna start from the beginning. Dear old self, it's been so long that I can nearly not recall what you look like. It's been over a year, and I heard you've been running around in wild circles, starting fires on yourself. I'm worried about you. Where did all this self-hate come from? If when I saw you last, the intensity on your eyes still made those that touch you quiver. Someone told me now it's you that can no longer make eye contact. Did you broke your inhibitions? Or did you just dismiss to the most minimal of your standards and try to wear them as a crown? How's that working for you? I don't even see you at the bars anymore. You were a hot mess and we all loved you for it. I hope that you still love yourself enough to save yourself from that everybody else fears too, oneself. So that was the first letter, there's 3. Second one, dear old self. I've been trying to reach you for a while. You were acting weird the last time. I was mad, but I left a little worried. I know we all like to escape, but as you say, always roleplay the same character for those that you don't like nor trust or not trust. And well, San Diego's small. All I'm gonna say is, you seem not to trust anyone around you, and that's really sad and fucked up. You already freed yourself. You've already healed yourself. What is it now? What are you so afraid of? What makes you feel so broken and unworthy? Though I must say, you still have a strong nuclear to nurture with love. If you don't water your own grass, it won't be green. And stuff will always be... Okay. If you don't water your own grass, it won't be greened and soft. Always ready for your tired head to lay on. And regroup yourself or simply be lazy. Meaning that if you don't nurture your own grass, it's not always going to be ready for you to lay your tired head on. Meaning that if you don't nurture those that nurture you, if you don't worry about your inner circle, if you don't worry about giving love back to those that give love to you, then you're not going to have nowhere to nurture yourself and regroup yourself, because we do need other people. We do need those in our lives. And it's always about doing something back, about picking up the phone and listening to somebody else and actually being there for somebody else, and not always expecting people to be there for us without us to do anything in return. And this is not something just physical, but it's something spiritual. It's something that you have to take every day. Every time that you have a chance, you must do something for those who love you, and for those who don't too, for those that you know and for those that you don't, because that's how karma works. That's how life is. Someone's got to give, and you just got to give something in order for you to get something. So what I'm trying to tell myself here is that I've been asking for so much from my inner circle that I'm reminding myself to give back. You know, whether it's in thought and spirit and emotions and a simple gift, you know what I mean? And like, hey, bitch, I brought you coffee, or like, hey, thank you for bringing me over to your house. Let me wash your fucking dishes type of thing. You know what I mean? So that's what that was about. Sometimes my own writing, it's a little too complicated. And then the last one's short. So it says, well, whatever it is, just remember it's okay. Speak up when you feel the need for help. Remember, nothing is forever, and life will not forgive. I have faith in you would do it. I have faith you would do it on time. Love, Enrique Blasek. Catch me at the start, because that's where I'm headed. Yeah, what else have I wrote? Oh, this one. It's not finished yet, but it's a beautiful song. It's I'm stuck in a hole, I'm giving my best, I'm blind in the dark, I don't know where else to go. I've tried in my whole, surrender my hope, I gave up my fate, I don't know where else to go. But that's not the one I was gonna sing today. This is the one I was gonna sing today, and I don't know what to call it yet, but I wrote a spell a while ago to give myself strength and hope, and I read it to you guys before. I called on Malik Tauz because at that point I felt like I was rejecting so much of that spiritual like guidance, but at the same time I felt like I was such a strong and powerful person because I know that, because I know who I am, and I was being kind of like arrogant. And that's why I saw myself in this goddess. Not to say he was being arrogant, but like reading his story kind of made me feel familiar. So I called upon him, and I made like this spell for hope and stuff. And then out of that, the song came out, and this is where it took me. So this is the song that I was talking about. Oh my God, 60 minutes! I love it. I love it when I'm like, oh my God, did I hit it yet? And it's like 16 minutes, and it's like I think I'm at 5. It's like it really makes me happy. So anyway, here was the song. Let my bells fall, let my will rise, and the path of life will be made of strength. Let my bells fall, let my will rise, and the path of life will be made of strength. You gotta want more from life. You gotta love what you do. You gotta want more from life. You gotta love what you do. And there's nothing to stop you from reaching the sky. And there's nothing to hold you if you do what's right. Everybody wants the promised land. Everybody wants to touch the sky. And you just gotta love what you do. You gotta want more from life. You gotta love what you do. You gotta want more from life. Just let your bells fall, let your will rise, and the path of life will be made of strength. Let your bells fall, let your will rise, and the path of life will be made of strength. Every time you go, you will come back. Every time you fall, you will get up. Open to the love that's in your life. 'Cause there's nothing to stop you from reaching the sky. And there's nothing to hold you if you do what's right. Just let your bells fall, let your will rise, and the path of life will be made of strength. Let your bells fall, let your will rise, and the path of life will be made of strength. So that's the song, and it's finally finished, and I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet. And I don't know what I'm gonna call this notebook either. It can be called Brown Notebook, you know. No, not because that's racist, but because it's not. But just because it's too common. Pink Notebook was cute. Anyway, so yeah. So just have faith on yourself, people. Have faith on yourself. It's very important to never lose faith in yourself. If you lose faith on the world, if you lose faith on those around you, if you lose faith on everything else, as long as you keep faith on yourself, you're gonna be okay. Because that is the most important thing that holds us together, which is our own spiritual structure, our own physical structure that we must nurture in order for it to get our spiritual selves where it needs to go. And if we don't nurture those things, if we don't appreciate and love those things, we'll never get to appreciate anything else in life. And that's where I'm at right now. I'm regaining that self-love that is going to make me appreciate life again, because I was very down at one point. I just want to regain all of that back, and with the help of myself and those who love me, and all of my guidance and people in my life that are just like fucking angels and are always taking care of me, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna be back, because it's up to us, the awakening generation, to make a better stepping stone for those who live in oblivion to come back into this world and to make a dream while alive. We're all stars. Let's shine like one.